Hey yo, what is good, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Chad bringing y'all another video, man. And in this video, this is basically just gonna be like an update video because it's been a little minute since I made YouTube videos. Well, really, it's been about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. But yeah, so I've really just been chilling, watching political stuff, watching the news, catching up on TV shows. Like I told you guys a little while ago, I do have a new job, so going from like working at home to going in office, doing like a 8:30 to not the 8:30 to 9, 8:30 to like 5 o'clock, is definitely different. So I'm just getting adjusted to that. But shout out Zeph. She's the one who told me, like, I've been waiting for you to drop a YouTube video, but you haven't dropped one. You need to get on that. So thank you for getting me back out here, releasing video content. But yeah, this is just an update on, what's going on. I'll try to actually get back uploading YouTube videos frequently like I used to. Like I said, I just been kind of off of my pivot when it comes to the YouTube. But thank you all for, continuing to watch my videos, even without me uploading, leaving comments, subscribing. Lots of videos, recently have gotten like back into the algorithm and people have been watching them. So, I definitely appreciate that. All glory to God. I also have seen recently, where just to throw a little bit of political stuff out there, I've seen where Joe Biden has, called all of MAGA Republicans like evil and they're trying to destroy democracy, yada, yada. And it's just like, this man came into office saying he was going to be the unifier of the parties. He's going to be Mr. I'm doing great for the people. And he hasn't done anything for anyone. Nothing like that at all. He's even, caused more division. He's not a unifier. So I don't really know what's up with Joe Biden, man. I didn't vote for that man. So, what he's doing now is like, I just have to deal with the consequences of his actions, but it's never been like, oh, like, this is my guy, I gotta support him, and people are still acting like they don't see what's going on. And that's one of the most frustrating things. Like, even though I haven't been uploading YouTube videos, like I see, stuff that's happening in the world, around the world, and I'm the type of person who still pays attention. So I'm just looking at everything like, dang, like this stuff is really happening, and it's like now that lockdowns are up, it's like people are even, I guess to say, more asleep than they were when they were in lockdown. Because like, at least when we were locked down, people had no choice but to pay attention. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like you could like avoid what's going on. It's like you're in your house, you have on TV or you have on the news, you're online on the internet, and you see what's happening in the world, and you either can say, man, that's crazy, or what can I do? But matter of like, the common denominator is you could not avoid it. Now that people are going back out again and everything's happening, it's like people went from noticing to not noticing to stuff has gotten way more extreme, way worse. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I'm not gonna bring up like particulars or anything like that, just because if you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know that things have gotten more extreme, people are even more indoctrinated than when the lockdowns were happening, then you've been paying attention, I haven't, like I said, posted any videos about it, but I'm always paying attention. Like, it's gotten to the point now where, I'll come home or something, or my parents will come home, I'll be like, yo, mom and dad, blah, 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 blah. This is happening, we need to prepare this way, that way. And maybe like 2 weeks to like 3 weeks later, the news will come out and be like, this is happening, that's happening. And they're like, well, you did tell us. And I'm like, I've been right about a lot. I'm not trying to take, I guess, like all the credit, because like God shows me. And like we collaborate and we get like ideas on what should actually happen. He tells me what's going to happen, how to prepare, and I just relay it to my people. But it's just like, man, like, at some point, it's like the people who are telling you what to do to prepare, to what to watch out for, you got to kind of get tired of in your head being like, they were right again. They were right again. Like COVID. I put up all my COVID videos last year, the year before, literally saying exactly what they're now saying is the truth. Like, but they banned me back then. I got YouTube strikes. My channel was almost gone. They got rid of basically They almost got rid of me, man. And if you've been here for a while, you know that they almost got rid of me on YouTube, and I wouldn't be able to post any videos at all or anything, just because of my opinion or what actually is the truth they consider the truth now wasn't the truth back then, but all the people in the know were telling the truth back then. So it's just like I don't understand it. I really don't. Then you have, gas price stuff started to go down. Okay, cool. But it's still way higher than when, Trump was in office. So it's like, has gas really gone down? Like, okay, think about it. Let's say, you pay, back in the day, you paid $2 for gas, right? You get a new president, gas goes up to $5. They say, we're bringing gas down. Gas then goes down to $4, and people are like, yes, he's doing his job, bringing gas down. And gas stays at $4 for the rest of his entire term, right? Did gas really go down, or did the high price go to a higher price? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, people get a little bit, and all of a sudden, they forget everything else that actually happened. So it's just like, I don't understand it. Just like Joe Biden canceling student debt. He got rid of $10,000. Certain circumstances, you can get up to $20,000 if you have like Pell Grants and stuff. And here's my thing about that, right? I am cool with them canceling debt because I know that people have it rough out here. But what it does when you cancel debt for free, because nothing's free in this world, right? So them canceling debt really just either lays it on the taxpayers, which are people who, are paying for all this, or it's gonna, well, not or, but and it's gonna take away from people who had loans and paid theirs off, or people who didn't have loans. Because what it does is, college is, even though I'm not really like you gotta go to college to have a great job, it does help in some certain circumstances, which if you want to be a part of those certain circumstances for it to help, then you go. But if you don't wanna go, you can make a living nowadays without going. But what it does when you make student debt, like you just cancel money on student debt for loans, it's like you make the degree worthless. Like at one point it used to be you have to have a high school diploma and you have to have a college diploma to be successful. Now it's like you have to have a high school, college, and a master's degree to be successful. And that's really what it's aiming for. And so it makes everybody else's degrees like worthless, because if I work for my degree, paid off my loans, or had the money to pay for school, and somebody didn't have the money, but they had to take out loans for their education, then they get all the loans canceled. It's just like my degree's becoming worth less, because the whole point of why college is like I guess kind of like a commodity, or why it's like something that, makes it where you seem like a more, I don't know how to describe it, like it's needed, I guess, for you to be successful, is because it costs a lot and people can't afford it. If everybody could afford it, then it wouldn't be worth anything. It's just like being rich, right? You have poor people in society, you have rich people in society. People who are not rich, poor, middle class, and on up until you're rich, and you don't got to worry about money, those people know what rich is because they're not rich. If everybody was rich in this world, everybody would be normal. There would be no such thing as rich, because that is the norm. You see what I'm saying? So when you start canceling college debt, you start taking money that, well, not, you don't take money, but it's like you start making stuff that was worth that amount. This box of cereal is worth $10. Now it's free for those who didn't have $10. Now the cereal's not worth as much. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if you see what I'm saying, but you see what I'm saying. And that's just kind of how I feel about it. Like, in all honesty, at the rate they're going, instead of making taxpayers pay it, or, making the degrees worthless, what they really should do is make college free. And this is just my personal opinion, and just in all honesty, I've always felt like this. If you make college completely free, from the room and board to tuition and everything, it would actually make college worth more than if you cancel student debt, like $10,000 here, $20,000 here. And, before I get into that, the student loan thing, a lot of people end up paying a lot on interest, like compound interest. I think that student loans, you should only pay what you signed up for, and the interest, it shouldn't actually be like acquired, I guess. Like, if that makes sense. Like, You should pay the principal. If you took out a $10,000 loan, your principal should be $10,000. There's no interest. Just pay us back our 10 racks. And when you're done with that, you pay it off your student loan debt. That's how it should be. But a lot of people, they take a $10,000 loan out, then they have compound interest. They end up paying $30,000 for the whole entire loan. And then on top of that, they take out the loan for a degree that makes them no money. And then they're mad. And it's like, yo, you cannot go to college, take out $50,000 plus loans for a degree that's not even going to pay you more than $25,000 a year and expect for you to be able to do that. Like, that, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you go to college and have a goal in mind. You have to go to college. Like I said, I don't think everybody has to go to college to be successful. But in the certain circumstances I referred to, like if you're going for STEM, like nursing, technology, any type of science or math or anything like that, those are worth taking out loans for, because once you get your foot in the door, get you a little bit of job experience, your degree will pay for itself. You know what I mean? This isn't like, it's not rocket science, I don't feel like. But back to college being free, you know, like I said, if all college was free, from, like I said, tuition to room and board, what it would do is it would say, okay, I can go to Yale. Now, I know Yale is a hard university to graduate from. No one's paying for me to go there. No one's paying for the classes. You still can get passing or failing grades. That's one thing you still get. Who would be at college if it were if it were free? Everyone that really wanted to be there. So off rip, it would already knock off those who didn't want to be in college. It would knock off those who don't do good in school. It would knock off those who took out a loan and, you know, don't really want to pay it back and they just want debt forgiveness. It would take out all that. It would only be people in college who wanted to be there. So the degree would be worth more because not everybody wants to be there, if that makes sense. But like I said, this is just my opinion. This was just an update video. I didn't think I'd rant like this for 12 minutes. So yeah, but thank you guys for watching, man. Like I said, I don't know why I keep walking, getting up in circles, but I have a hard time staying in one place if I'm holding onto my phone. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you have any comments, leave them down below. Let me know, you know, what you guys been doing since I haven't been posting videos. And yeah, I'm gonna start trying to upload even more. But it's been your boy Chad, and I'm out. Peace.